I went into this expecting a pretty shitty comedy with actor John Cena. I'm not sure why I air quotes him, but I was pleasantly surprised by the movie. Three parents try to stop their daughters from having sex on prom night. Shit, that was actually a really easy breakdown of the plot. This movie had no right being as good as it was. First of all, I was expecting it to have all the laughs and all the jokes just being in the trailer, and all I remember from the movie was the butt-chugging scene, but I was quite surprised by the fully meta social commentary of a woman seizing control in a man's world, the double standards we put against them, peppered with some gender politics for good measure, and although it's hilarious when it does get brought up almost as a wink to the camera, it's not really smart enough or sophisticated enough to fully delve into the issue. The cast here have fantastic comedic timing and have a lot of chemistry, with the standouts being John Cena's daughter, played by Geraldine Viswanathan, John Cena himself, and Ike Barinholtz. The three adults are perfectly matched, with Leslie Mann leading the charge in the who's who of cock blockers. She plays this soft yet controlling mother to Catherine Newton's Julie, the leader of the young girls out to get their hymens destroyed. The young cast here is also exceptional, and not once did I feel that they weren't friends in real life. Blockers is the directorial debut of Kay Cannon, who previously wrote the Pitch Perfect films, Girl Boss, the terrible Netflix show that luckily got cancelled, and the exceptional comedy 30 Rock, which everyone should go and see. What she brings to the table is this certain confidence behind the lens, as she tackles a lot of social issues with some dry wit and a lot of understanding of female friendship. As said, this was her directorial debut, but after viewing this, I won't be hesitant to see what she directs next. What I really loved about the film was its blend of raunchy comedy with really subtle comedy. It never strays too far from the other, and it's a beautiful balance which led to some fantastic surprises in the film. I also really loved how strong the females were in this movie that weren't playing the typical archetypes of the genre, which was really nice and fresh. The few kinks I had with the film was that of the score, some jumbled editing, and my overall thoughts on the basic over-the-shoulder shots in comedy these days. No one outside of Edgar Wright really knows how to film comedy. They just film a bunch of people standing around and talking as opposed to having a strong directorial voice. This isn't really an issue specifically with Kay Cannon's directorial style, as it is with pretty much all comedy these days. This was possibly the most sex-positive film about young girls becoming young women and how their parents deal with this transition. It's genuinely heartfelt, balances its tone confidently, it's hilarious, and I do not hesitate to recommend seeing this at the cinemas. So what's your favourite teen comedy? Do you plan on seeing Blockers? If you have seen it, do you like it as much as me? Do you love the fact that I'm wearing my pajamas? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this review and want to see more, please click here to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye.